Hi everybody! Bonus video today! Yesterday I had a pretty exciting Jonas day. First the road dogs, then the sound check party, then the concert. So I went to the Jonas Brothers Road Dogs softball game. And I got pretty sunburned. I mean, I put sunscreen on my face, but I forgot to put it all over my face and the rest of me. So I got sunburn on the side of my face right here. I don't know if you could really tell, but it's there. And I got a pretty bad farmer's tan. You can see that. Only on this arm though. And it's kind of on this arm, but not as bad as this one. And my hands are sunburned. And I've got a silly band sunburn all on my arm. And I've got a pretty bad sunburn on my neck right there. And I was wearing a braid, so there's a little gap between the sunburn on my neck and my back. So the moral of the story is always wear sunscreen, even if you think that you're not gonna get sunburned. Put it everywhere. And while we were at the Road Dogs game, I bought this awesome sexy shirt because they were selling concert merch there. We had really close seats. We were like right up against home plate. We were front row. It was so amazing. And it turns out MDOT and a couple of the dancers from the concert were a few rows behind us. Every time Joe came up to bat, they would all start chanting, "Double rainbow." And Tab and I pretty much flipped out. At one point we thought the Road Dogs were gonna lose because the Flyers had 5 and we were like, oh no! And the next inning, the Road Dogs scored 6 home runs! And they totally just kept kicking butt and they ended up winning the whole game and the entire series. So the final score was 15-7. Way to go, Road Dogs! So cute to watch Frankie carry that big trophy because it was like the size of him. And Nick was so proud that he could not stop holding that trophy, and he was so happy that he rested it on his head. Now next was the sound check party, and we know the Jonas Brothers have teleportation powers, so we hauled butt out of that Road Dogs game, got in the car, and left for the theater as soon as possible. And we know we left before their bus did, because when we left, their bus was still there. But somehow, their bus managed to get in front of us.
See that bus? That reddish-orange thing? That's their bus. They just got on it at the Road Dogs game, which we just came from. Road Dogs.
Road Dogs.
I'm eating an apple. And they freaking have teleportation powers, but we did stop to get gas. Yeah. I will give them that.
So the sound check was a lot of fun. It was so cool to see everybody just having a good time. One of my favorite things to watch during the sound check was Joe and J-Man doing their little dance right before musical chairs. Jonas sang Video Girl for one of their soundcheck songs, which just so happens to be one of my favorite songs. Especially because you can hear Kevin really well in the background vocals. And hearing Kevin sing really clearly was super sexy during this song. And after soundcheck we had a little bit of time between the concert. And we ate some Pirates Booty. Pirates Booty is freaking delicious. And then we got to our seats. Oh my gosh, we were so close to the stage. We were third row. I was so close I could touch the stage. And from where we were, they had balconies kind of off to the side on the stage, and I could totally see Nicole Anderson watching up there. Once the show started, I got really excited. When Demi came on to perform, it was really amazing, and then she started walking on our catwalk, and she started walking towards me. I'm like, oh my gosh, Demi's gonna come reach out and touch me. But instead, she decides to grope and molest the security guard's head. And I could not believe it, and apparently it wasn't the first time she's done that to him. I totally loved any time anyone came near our catwalk because we could totally see all their butts all up in our face. Demi's butt was probably my favorite. I mean, I was all like, bounce, just bounce. Let me see your booty bounce. Joe's butt in my face was totally mega adorable. And at one point, Nick's butt was just staring me right in the face. Kevin's butt was so close I could reach out and touch it, along with Garbo's butt just slightly in the background. Not to mention, I got a really good look at John Taylor's butt. At one point when the cast of Camp Rock came out, MDOT was showing off his dance moves and you could totally see a dancer just flipping on by like no big deal across the camera. And then it was time for the Jonas Brothers to come on stage, and they had a really sexy countdown clock. And they opened with This Is the Night. Year 3000 was my favorite performance of that song, and it may or may not have something to do with the double rainbow in the background. I mean, it was like full on double rainbow all the way across the stage, so intense we couldn't even capture it on our camera. And at one point when Garbo walked down the catwalk, we totally got him to look into our camera. So totally adorable! And I always love it when Kevin does his sexy Kevin spin. And Nick totally beat his record of how fast he can sing Introducing Me in just 1 minute and 53 seconds. That is pretty impressive. And they sang Drive My Car by Paul McCartney. And my favorite part of that song is when they do the boop boops, and it's totally cute. I have so many favorite parts, I can't even choose one. Everything was just so amazing. Frankie and Kevin shared a mic during LA Baby, and it was totally adorable. They did a special presentation of Biggest Fan with China. They have officially been a band together for 6 years, and in celebration of that, they decided to sing the first song that they ever wrote together, Please Be Mine. And of course it was totally adorable because in the background they had pictures of them when they were little, somewhat embarrassing, Joe might say, but I thought they were totally cute, and it led up to their point where they are in their lives right now, and it was just amazing, and those pictures made me cry. It was an overall amazing night, and I don't think I would have traded it for anything in the world. You can catch some extended footage on the channel that my best friend and I share, Isn't That Dumb? As promised, I have a dream of the week. So Tab and I were at a roller rink where my friend Elliot worked, which was weird because in real life he works at Radio Disney, so it was weird to see him at a roller rink. Now I haven't told him about the dream yet, but he'll find out once he watches this video. That's pretty much all that he was in. I mean, he worked at the roller rink and he was able to get us in for free, which was pretty cool. We ended up leaving the roller rink in a hurry because we were hiding an alien in our car and the cops were after us because of it. And Tab totally didn't understand why we were leaving in such a rush, but we successfully got away from the police and kept the alien safe. Alright, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my Jonas recap. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And for all the latest Disney news, check out my other channel, Destiny on Disney. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!